Hello everyone! Welcome back to this game! When we last left off, we found out that the doll who is following us and helping us is actually the maid. The maid belonging to, well, working for Catherine and her dad. That's an interesting twist. So, also good news because it seems to me that Agnes should be pretty dang trustworthy. You know, considering that it seemed like Catherine and Agnes were pretty close. That said, I'm kind of surprised that Catherine didn't recognize Agnes. I guess that doll body is very different from what Agnes normally looks like. How exactly did this dollification process work? Unfortunately, Catherine's dad is dead. That's an issue. Good news is, we have all the keys. We have every key needed in order to get out of this place. You know, kind of think of it. If you need 5 keys just to leave this place, that would probably why nobody was able to escape and tell the authorities that stuff is going on. What a complicated way to let your employees out of the building. Do you have anything new to say, Agnes? Yes, you do. Let's start with morality. I cannot comprehend why my father would give up his morality just to accomplish this project. Miss Catherine, you still see the world in black and white. When you are older, you will understand that there are countless shades of gray in it as well. How about Tiffany and Marie? Those are 2 other maids that worked for Catherine and her dad. Unfortunately, they died. They were not successfully turned into dolls. Oh wait. Never mind. I thought they were dead. They remain in the manor. I asked a close friend of mine to occasionally watch over them. Or are they... Maybe they're the cats. Yeah, they're probably the cats. Successful experiments. Are there other successful experiments besides you? Yes, there are 4 others. Do you know who they are? No, your father kept his secrets well hidden from those he do not trust. He doesn't trust you? I suppose that makes both of us. Ouch. So, what's it like being a doll? It was difficult getting used to this body in the beginning. However, as time passes, I was able to adapt to it. I suppose being turned into a doll wouldn't be all bad, depending on, like, circumstances such as, do you feel? Myself, I think it might be interesting being turned into a living pool toy. Filled with air, floating on the water all day. Would be especially interesting if the air was emptied out of me. It probably would be best for me to be kept filled, though. Probably would be difficult moving if I had no air inside me. So how about that mare? I do not know much about the mare, but I will say that she is a woman with a silver tongue. I can believe that. Okay, I will meet you at the front gate when I am fully rested. You're about to leave us, aren't you? I bet you that leaving this place is not going to be terribly easy. Even though we got the 5 keys now, probably going to have to deal with the teddy bear, possibly also the shadowy figure, who at this point I'm convinced is the mayor. I was initially hesitant to experiment on a young boy, but it seems everything went well. I'm very glad that he is alive and in good health. Are we talking about Fi? Is this a gap leading somewhere? Don't know. Don't have any sight pills. Shoot! The bear! Agnes! I have to do something. Please give me your hand. I see a dim light. Let us make haste. And miss, that is not a safe place to hide. Well, then... Finally broken through, the bear runs toward the pair. It strikes Agnes, immediately tearing her in half. Oh, apparently Agnes is not safe from the bear's wrath. And then turns his attention towards the defenseless Catherine. Achievement unlocked, a fragile heart. You know, I was about to question that when an opportunity arose. I have not been getting achievements throughout this adventure. Like, there's an achievement for solving that puzzle on the computer screen. Didn't get that. There's an achievement for solving the word jumble puzzle with the sisters Hope and Despair. Don't have that achievement. So, kind of weird that suddenly achievements are working. Why weren't they working before? Has there been an update to this game that I'm not aware of? Oh, right, this. Boy, I sure wish I hadn't wasted on that light pill on trying to see where the bear was appearing that one time.
Thank you.
Young miss, I owe you my life. It was nothing, Agnes. You would have done the same. Anyway, I know you said to wait until we escaped, but I couldn't help myself. Would you tell me your story?
Very well.
It started a year ago, not too long after you departed for boarding school. Mr. Stockholm needed additional assistance with his research. So, he decided to bring us maids to the factory. He took the 3 maids with the most experience, Annabelle, Bella, and me. He left Tiffany and Marie back at the mansion. Okay, so there are 5 maids altogether, and 3 of them were involved with this. We worked for your father for a few months before he ran out of test subjects and turned his attention to us. I volunteered and became the first successful experiment, the living doll. As for the other 2, you already know their fate. I'm sorry for what you went through, Agnes. We'll return home and forget about this whole ordeal. Easier said than done. Well said, Miss Catherine. I sometimes lose track of who is talking. Entirely my fault. So, it's not a straight trek to the entrance of this place, apparently. After several months of hard work, we finally have a second successful experiment. We are overjoyed by this. However, it's a shame the girl was diagnosed with amnesiac symptoms afterward. This is likely due to the emotional trauma she experienced after waking up. I suppose it's entirely possible the dark figure chasing us is this person. I still think it's the, mayor. Of course, there is the whole situation of why is she covering herself up so we don't see her. And initially that made me think that she must be somebody we would recognize, and so seeing her face too soon would ruin the surprise. Alternatively, maybe something is wrong with her face. Maybe her brain is exposed or something. Or maybe she's dressing like that because that's what mysterious figures do. An old pistol behind the glass. Have we been in here?
I'm sorry.
Sorry, miss. It seems I need some rest.
Okay.
I'll wait here with you, Agnes.
No.
That is too dangerous. The bear is still out there searching for you. Do not worry about me. You need to head to the front gate. I will meet you there once I am rested. Agnes, please promise me that you'll be there. I've lost so much. I don't want to lose another family member. I will meet up with you, young miss. You have my word. I suppose it's entirely possible that Agnes is still the shadowy figure, though. If we're going with the... If we're going with the logic of trying to not ruin the surprise. I mean, the two have not been seen together so far. But I think the reason Agnes needs to rest is for the sake of recharging her batteries, basically. Because somewhere something mentioned that. Where do I want to go from here? I think I need to use the elevator. Let's try to get to the third floor. Or the second? Was it the second floor or the... It was definitely the third floor. This is an opportunity for us to do a little bit of exploration. Ball jointed. I mean, I have an entire stream ahead of me. I might as well. It's too bad you have to put in these passwords every time. No permanent unlock. Drat. Not quite where I wanted to be. Let's try the second floor then, and go from there. I'm glad that this panel does not electrocute you whenever you put in the wrong code. Composition. Also, do I have to put in the password every time? I feel like I have been. Maybe I just reloaded after putting in the password. Let's experiment. Third floor? Okay, you don't have to actually put in the password each time. I just had to put it in more than once. Oh, maybe because there's more than one elevator. I put it in for each elevator. No, maybe not. I'm using up the codes as I'm putting them in. Oh, I don't know. I'm confused. Y'all know how confused I can be sometimes. Okay, where am I right now? Right where I want to be. Haha! So yeah, it might actually be worth exploring places I've already been. To what extent? Well, I can now explore this hallway. Office room 217. Which I can get into now. Okay, yep, we're definitely going to do some exploration on the way down to the first floor. Nothing of use in this crate. Nothing of use. Speed pill. Nothing of use. I'm still kind of bummed that the achievements have not been working. Why haven't they been working? The only thing I did different this time compared to other times is other times I would open stitched before opening Steam. I mean, you have to log into Steam in order to play Stitch, so one would assume as soon as you're logged into Steam, the achievements would work, but maybe you have to open Steam, log into Steam before starting the game. That would be dumb, though. Kind of think of it, I do have those boots that I would be able to walk across blood without taking as much damage. This is open now. Oh, I get to read this. Any field test subject will be moved to the basement for cremation in the furnaces. That stinks. That's locked. What is this room? It's just an office. This place has a lot of offices. What's this? A magazine article. August issue. Sincere and honest. The youthful and yet inexperienced. The article revolves around an interview with the mayor Elise Scarlett on the creation of the Crimson Express. We are obviously not interested. Can't get into that office. Several music albums by the band Save Me Dolly. Kind of an interesting coincidence there. Ah, darn it. Okay, I'm putting on the shoe. Because I already took damage stepping on that once. And then there's more damage. Oh, didn't see this. Clarity pill. Nice. I wonder how many more spools of thread I need in order to complete Fi's quest. Lovely. Unnecessary damage. And the usual accidental damage. So this is the 3rd floor again. Am I able to... I'm definitely glad that I decided to go ahead and start exploring around. To escape a terrible fate, to complete the test, find the girl. She is unique from the rest. An ordinary doll. Oh. It's just one of those situations. I was figuring on maybe there being a new thing. A new screenshot sort of thing. Picture. The mental test is the final test in the series that evaluates the subject's performance while under constant pressure. Conclusion: majority of test subjects lost their sanity after the experiment. Many committed suicide. An ordinary doll. An ordinary doll. Step away, please. This doll seems different from the rest. It's the only one wearing a red dress. Oh, what's this? An emerald name tag. The door! Lovely. Doesn't help me much, but now I know where to go. The gold key. Where did we obtain? The gold key was the last key we obtained, so this is definitely a thing that we had to backtrack for. Okay, I suppose that doll is a little bit different with its red dress. It's like all red rather than partly red. Bye-bye! An emerald name tag of Isaac Stockholm's. What is it for, I wonder? I'm gonna have to go through the process of figuring out which rooms I've been to and which ones are new. What do you suppose this name tag is gonna be used for? Oh yeah, there was also an achievement for exploring the entire map, which I'm pretty sure officially I've also done. Don't have that achievement. So there's that room. That's locked. Leaving that door shut for obvious reasons. And this puzzle is still solved, thankfully. Wait, I am mistaken. Leave me alone. Wrong button. I had to flip the switch before going over there. Well, that was wasted damage, pointless damage. Okay, well, maybe the door down here is open, and I could just go through it from here. Maybe not, though. Okay, well, the good news is that's one section that I don't have to go back to explore. What's this room? Locked. Maybe these other doors are going to be more obvious. Like maybe there's a gate somewhere. haven't really been paying attention to where gates are located. Explore there. Oh, I know. I was chased through here by the thing, by the teddy bear. So, let's see if there's nothing new if I go this way. Down was progress, I think? What was this again? That's not a trash can. Locked. Why do you think this is a trash can? That's locked. I can read this now. Due to the fragile body of the second experiment, she was moved to a safer location to continue her rehabilitation process. Really? What location might she have been relocated to? The fourth successful experiment is unique compared to the rest, as she developed the power to mentally control inanimate objects. It seems she prefers to control dolls since they look similar to human. Almost makes me wonder if she could control Agnes. So, would the fourth experiment be the shadowy figure then? Well then, who is the third experiment? Well, let's go ahead and head into an episode break. I need to do some further exploration. Where, I'm not sure, so I guess we'll come back when I find a new place to explore.